Hey guys, it's currently Tuesday. Yesterday during my stream, I worked on some more products for the stationery collection that I want to launch in March. And so I got done the sticky notepad and the regular 5x7 notepad. That 5x7 took me so long. I was fussing with the positioning of everything, because you want the layout to be good. You don't want two objects of the same color next to each other, but also things of the same shape need to be oriented differently so it doesn't look like there's repeating shapes. And I spent way too long on that because I also wanted to do the planner pad on stream and I never got around to that because I spent so long on the notepad. So today I would like to get to the planner pad if I have time, but I'm going to prioritize some other tasks, and if I don't get to it today, I can just do it tomorrow. But I do want to get those ordered very soon. I'm trying to make the designs for the remaining products for the shop update so I can get it all ordered. First thing for today though, which was not originally on my to-do list for today, is to pack orders because I forgot to do it yesterday. I get mail pickups Mondays and Thursdays, and I was live streaming and I hear the doorbell ring and instantly realized I forgot to pack the orders. So the mailman came here for nothing. Hopefully they have a nearby stop so it wasn't a complete waste of their time. I have done this once before, a long time ago. I forgot and they were so nice about it that time. This time I didn't actually speak with them because Christian answered the door, but I felt so stupid. I feel so bad. So I've scheduled a pickup for today and I need to pack the orders for the pickup. But before I pack the orders, I want to unbox the new Freebie stickers so that we can use them in the orders. Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. I get all my die cut stickers from Sticker Beaver. They're a local company, so that's nice. I can get them very quickly. Cute. Okay, this is different packaging than usual. Usually they're just elastic and kind of loose. And now they've got the backing card in a sleeve with the stickers on top. Okay. Look at that. It's got the fairy dust background, so it's like the fine hollow, because you can get the hollow circles in the back, but this is the fairy dust specifically. So cute. So yeah, these are freebies. I might also make them available for purchase like I did with the pumpkin ones, where you could purchase an additional freebie if you want. Because the plan is for the stationery update, I make yet another freebie. And so whatever we have left over of the Lunas, I'm just going to list for sale after. But might as well list some for sale now, I think, because I ordered 500 of these and we are not going to get 500 orders for these Luna sweatshirts because I don't think I even have 500 sweatshirts, not even close. So they'll be freebies and available for purchase if you want an extra one. And speaking of the pink Luna, I need to show you some sweatshirts. Because you know how we have the pink Luna totes? Well, we do have some pink Luna sweatshirts. These are specifically on navy 4XL and 5XL blanks. I've had these sitting in the closet for a while because back then I was struggling to get my hands on the 4XL, 5XL and was just buying whatever stock I could get my hands on to save for later. But I don't use these independent blanks for 4XL, 5XL anymore because I got feedback from a couple people that they run smaller than the Gildan and, it's just roomier, so it's more accommodating. So I now only use the Gildan. But I did still have some of these. So I have 4XL, 5XL. You can check out the sizing chart to see if you think it would fit. Like if a 5XL is kind of snug on you, these might not fit. But if you're like 3XL, maybe you'll fit into the 4. I don't know. But it's very limited. We have 7 total, I think, across both sizes. So they might go fast. I don't know. Usually these sizes don't go too fast, but it's the only pink Luna sweatshirt, so who knows? But this way we use up the blanks and we're using up more thread, which is great because that's the whole point of this shop update, use up extra thread. So there's that. Yeah, it looks like we have 3 4XLs and 4 5XLs. So it turns out all my UPCs in ShipStation are deleted, so my scanner does not work. These codes on the barcodes have to be re-entered for every single product. Why did it delete all the UPCs? Why? So I guess I'm not using the scanner today. I'm just gonna do the old-fashioned way. But that is something I will have to redo before the shop update on Saturday. All the customs information for all my products is also gone. Oh my gosh. Like instead of saying enamel pin, it says Halloween Cats enamel pin, and it's missing the harmonization code. I've got a cheat sheet for it, but I don't want to have to write all of these in every time. And then I have to select the country of origin, all that stuff. Why is all this information missing? Yeah, on my products page, it's all gone. I should have booked the pickup for later. It's possible they'll come later, but I should have put the start for the pickup window to be later because now I'm scared I'm not going to have these ready in time. Oh, you know what it is? It's importing all of these as new products. I just realized. Because anytime the title of a product changes, it imports it as a new product. And I have not updated my titles, but you know what changed? Is this quotation mark. So they used to look like this, and then they started importing like this, where it's a backwards quotation. And so I had to redo all my product information at one point, and they all import with the backwards quote. But now they've started importing with a straight down quotation mark, and so now they're all coming in as new products. That explains it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to redo the information for each product as it comes in, because this is only displaying the products that have been ordered. It's not showing all of them, so you have to wait for a product to be ordered before you can update all this information. It's so stupid. Okay, orders are packed. I wanted to film more of it with just like the sounds, no talking, but I had to scramble because having to do all the customs things for each order was slowing me down and I needed to move. So they're done. I'm now gonna get a little bit of lunch and then I'm gonna do product photography. And there are many different variants of shirts. So I gotta take pictures of me wearing them, which is probably what I'll do first. And then I can go to my little photography booth and take more pictures. So these are all the different ones I have to put on. There are 3 black ones because they're all different blanks. And this is the crop, this is the full length, and then this is also full length, Gildan. And then, yeah, this color, the green, pink. Okay, we got a change of pants. We'll take off the necklace. So I'm gonna be wearing different sizes. I'm wearing a large for this one because that's my size, but I don't have the crop in size large black, so I have XL for the crop, and then a medium for the unisex. It's kind of all over the place. Oh right, because they're crop. How's this gonna work with my shirt underneath? Am I hiding the shirt? Maybe. Am I tucking it in? Okay, I'm gonna aim to get 1 full body picture per sweatshirt. I'm not gonna do too many photos. Just keep it simple. Oh my god, there's a sliver of light on me. gonna put these on my computer and make sure they're actually taking in focus, because I gotta reach forward to push the shutter, but then sometimes I step back, it's still blurry, so I should take a look at what I have before I start taking more photos. Well, hopefully those pictures are good. I did switch back into the green pants because the dark blanks didn't contrast with the black pants. Like if it's a crop shirt and I'm wearing it with black pants, you can't see where the shirt and the pants end. It's a slight crop, by the way. It's like a women's cut, so it sits higher than my other blanks, but it's not like a belly showing crop unless you're super tall. If you're a really long torso, then maybe, but yeah, I needed a different color pant so you could actually see better how long it is. And now I'm gonna go over to the photo booth and take more photos, like the folded up shirts, or like where the Baylee J logo is. Some of them it's stitched on the back hip like usual. Some of them it's a DTF thing at the neck. So those kind of pictures. And I have my handy dandy photography station here. Woo! I have different backdrop papers. And these lights. Oh, it just makes photography so much better because I don't have to set all of this stuff up every time. It's just already set up. Okay, those sweatshirts took forever to photograph, and I still have to edit all the photos. But we have tote, and then B-grade totes. This one I think has a little stain on it or something, and then this one's a different color. It's got the turquoise on the wings because that's what I thought the color was going to be, and then I stitched it out and I was like, never mind. And then we ended up on this, which looks way better. And I'll probably just photograph these flat. I don't want to photograph myself having them slung over my shoulder. I might stuff them and photograph them on this wall. Because if I move this dresser and unhook this, I can loop the handles here, and it's a nice little backdrop. Now next I probably should edit my photos, but I'm not going to do that. I don't really want to sit at the computer doing that. So I'm going to start weighing out some sweatshirts so that I know the weights for the listings. So I've written out the different items. I probably don't need a separate one for Luna tote and Witch Hat tote. They probably weigh about the same, but you never know. Maybe the amount of embroidery is a bit different. But also, each bag is not sewn equally, so there's some variance between items. 144. 144. Okay. 146.5. 143. We'll say 145. Grabbing some other stuff like these. I'm assuming the different colors of the gilded blanks are going to be the same. So that's like a 578.5. I just like to weigh multiples because they don't all weigh the same. 572. Oh wait. Oh yeah, these are both 4XLs. Okay. 584. So there's some variance here. 625, 628. We'll go 628. Extra smalls. 299. 301. Let's go with the higher one. XL has both the crop and the unisex. $384, $400. Okay. They actually weigh very similarly. Interesting. It's now 7:30, had supper. I cleaned up the kitchen since Christian cooked and came back down here, and I've been trimming up some clips that I'm uploading to Twitch and just kind of browsing TikTok while the clips are uploading. But I might head upstairs soon because I want to read some Onyx Storm. We're putting a pin in Wheel of Time to read this one. Hopefully the book's all right. I'm I'm enjoying the series, but I'm kind of iffy about the series, the Empyrean series, but I'm already 2 books in. Let's just keep going. I think I struggle most with the dialogue because it's my favorite part of a book is the dialogue, how characters talk to each other, interact with each other, but there's something about the dialogue in these books that just bugs me. I try to set up new camera angles, but the lighting is so harshly one-sided. I feel like I always need to face the window. Anyway, it's now Wednesday, and the first thing I'm gonna do is more photography. I'm gonna take some photographs of that Forest Cuddles artwork. I might just stick with that name. That was supposed to be a temporary name. It always goes like this because I did the sketch on Procreate and I need to export it, and I'm like, oh, what should I name the file? So I do a temporary name and then that ends up just becoming the name. But yeah, I want to take it over to the little photography station, take some photos of it with some markers around it, and get that cleaned up, posted to socials, because I've posted a video of the reveal, but I want just the photo for things like my Instagram feed and Blue Sky and what have you. So let's do that next. I keep thinking of more things like this that I need to do, and so now I'm kind of stressing about my timeline for this week. I mean, worst case scenario is the Friday game stream becomes a working stream where it's like I'm just working on something and I'm live streaming it, but I'm gonna do my best to do as much today as possible. So yeah, we're gonna start with the photo thing. I also wrote locking clutch sets. I need to make some more, both for the magnetic and non-magnetic varieties. Check my low stock items and restock things. Like I have some B-grade enamel pins I don't think I ever listed on the website, so I need to add those. I wrote prep a promo post. That might have to wait because I'll have to edit the product photos first, which technically is also on today's to-do list since I didn't do it yesterday. I need to do a short form video of the Copic video I did. Like Copic sent me those markers in my last vlog and I did a little bit of artwork with them. I need to make a short form video now to post to socials. I mean, they're not making me do it. I just said I would do it. There's really no agreement on what exactly I have to post. And I need to make a size chart for the stuff because that's another one I forgot about till now. Oh yeah, size charts. We have some new sweatshirts too. Like the crops are new, those full length ones are new. Gildan I've done before, but yeah, and then there was design planner pad, which I also didn't finish on Monday. That's rolling over. The rolling over tasks are screwing me over here. So let's grab the artwork. It's still down here. This is not where I keep completed artwork. It's kind of my work in progress spot, but I can move it to a different spot now, I guess. I do also still have to scan this, clean it up. That does not have to be done this week, but soon, you know. Oh, and Onyx Storm update. I got about 60 pages in, but I was so distracted. I could have made a real dent in that book last night, but I would lose interest and then go on my phone and do some Pokemon battles or like scroll on Reddit. I don't know. It's not grabbing my attention yet, but maybe soon, you know. It's just the beginning. So let's grab some markers for the photo. Used a lot of YG01. It's kind of a dirty marker. That's okay. It was one of the paint splatter victims. Paint splatter. See that? From a really old art piece I did. You can see red dots on a lot of my markers for that reason. I've tried to scrape this off of some of them, but I always find more. Let's grab one that actually looks green. I did use a decent amount of G16 and then it died. I don't have a refill for it. B04 and 02 I used a lot of. I need to grab a pink or two. And let's grab another green, G03. and 0, 0 to be safe. Okay. It would have been fun to take this photo with all the markers I used before I put them away. I should have taken a photo of being like, here's everything, because I was rarely putting markers back in here. I'd only do that if I decided to not really use a color, but I left them all on the table, and it was a lot. It was like almost half the marker case. Yellow, I might have to use yellow. I just used it for all the photos yesterday. A green would be nice, but I don't have a green card. The blue could be cute. Yeah, that's all I got right now. Let's see. No, we're gonna go yellow. And can we take a moment to appreciate the dreamy curtains again? They look even better in real life because this doesn't just look like a square of white. I can actually see the curtains. I just need new blinds and then I'll be unstoppable. Oh, Keek, isn't the lighting so dreamy? Yes. Oh, isn't your bed so dirty? Yes, so we're gonna have to clean that. Does this feel too arranged for the markers? I kind of want to just grab a pile of them and throw them in here, but then I have to put them all away. Ugh. I just realized this blue one's the only one without the Copic logo showing, but now the cap's upside down, so I'm just going to recap it. There we go. Okay, we're going to do square. We're doing it. I don't know how I feel about the angle of this one. I feel like this should have been maybe a top down, because it just feels wonky. The other ones, it's obvious I took the photo at an angle because you can see the edge of the paper. Yeah, I'm going to retake that one. Yes, much better. So next up, we're going to do some adjustment layers, like levels and what have you. And it'll affect every layer below it, so it'll affect all of the photos at once, which is great. I might have to do some individual tweaks to the layers, but I'm gonna use this to speed things up a bit. So I'm increasing the brightness of the whites. It's doing it to all the layers. Okay, I'm literally filming a screen right now, so it's not gonna look the best, but we have that one, and 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 that one. My Vistaprint pens came in. So I was trying to source pens from a stationery manufacturer, and I couldn't get the style of printing I wanted without doing a minimum of 10,000 pens per design. Oh, it was just too much. So I decided to not move forward with that. And I was like, let's just look into Vistaprint, because I thought they only had the one pen style. It was like the chunky one with the black grip, and wait, let me actually go grab one of those. I have a couple upstairs. It's this here. You get a bit of a seam on the back, but that's what it looks like. I wanted a pen where you could selectively print onto a transparent barrel. You don't have to fill this whole space. You could leave some areas transparent, because I wanted a semi-transparent barrel like this, for example. But since that didn't work out, I was like, let's just see what Vistaprint has. And I wanted something with a rubber grip. Most of their pens, you can only get printed on a very tiny portion of the pen, just like a logo or something. I wanted to print all around the barrel. So we have these. I wonder if this is just sublimation. It probably is, because it's printed on a white base. And I ordered 100 of these only because that was the minimum order quantity. I would have actually ordered fewer just as a sample if I could. They do have different colors for this pen style too, which is nice. I don't know what goes best with the brown design though, because I could do black or I could do green because the notepad has a green coil. Maybe the pen could have the green. I don't know. I thought let's just order one kind and then I can decide if I want to move forward with more. They're not as cutesy or as fancy. This one's got a little dot on it. They're not as cutesy or as fancy as what I originally wanted, though. Why do they have crud on them? So, anyway, the print color is not my favorite, to be honest. It's kind of dull and wrong. But if it is sublimation, I could maybe just compensate by brightening my file a bit, because I know sublimation stuff can turn out dark. Okay, let's try writing with these. Another reason I wanted the custom pens is because I wanted gel ink and I wanted colorful ink. This is actually a good example of the kind of thing I was looking for. Do you see how this Pikachu is printed onto a transparent barrel and then they've got this other writing and stuff on the back? I would continue my design all the way around, but that kind of printing on a transparent barrel, that's what I ideally would want. And this ink is the gel ink. These I don't think are. I think it's just a regular ballpoint. Yeah. Still writes nicely. Hello. I must say that is a lot smoother than I thought it would be for the writing. The ball does glide nicely. How do I feel about this? I don't know. What annoys me is this is the seam of the design, so obviously there's nothing there. That's where this should have been, like the cat part. I don't even know if you can twist this. No. It'd be nice to twist this to be over top of the blank spot instead of over the design. How does that even attach? Does it screw in? I cannot get these apart. They don't screw apart. What's going on? I was just thinking if there's a way to pull this off and reattach it properly, but oh my goodness. You'd think at least the bottom would unscrew. A lot of them have blue dots on them. What the heck is that? Almost looks like ink. Oh, this one I could spin. Yay! Well, one of the blue dots did not come off. The rest did. This one, there's a patch, it's not coming off. Like, it was that ink that got sublimated on. I don't know. Like, I don't want to make pens just to make pens. This is pretty cute, but I feel like it's just not quite up to snuff, you know? I'm going to continue looking into pen manufacturing, not places like this that do branding for pens. Like, these are promotional products, right? They're meant to be cheapy things you hand out to promote your business or what have you. I want something fancier, but these really are not that bad. I am being a little picky, but yeah. Let's do a little close-up. I love that it does have a rubber grip. That's nice. The shade of pink doesn't quite match, but it's close enough, like, to each other. Ideally, it would be more pastel for my collection. This bright pink was really the only option. So it doesn't quite match the pink in the design, if you know what I mean. It's about what I was expecting, minus the smudges. I don't know what those are all about. Like, look at this. What is that? At least that one's coming off. It looks like ink. It really looks like pen ink. I think I need a whole little cotton swab for this. So much of it's coming off on the marker nib. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Need to get some cotton rounds from upstairs. Yeah, I'm leaning towards just doing these as freebies until they run out. So like the first however many orders, get one, and then that's it. Oh my god, wait, those look like big boxes. Did product just arrive? Wait. Oh my gosh, it's the Washi. Christian's bringing down the second box as we speak. I was not expecting this yet. Interesting. It's nice and easy to open. Yeah, it's the lace washi from the illustration, but made into a real washi. The only difference is I added a center to the larger hearts. Just filled it in with a heart. So this is the PET washi where you got to peel off the backing, and then it sticks down. Oh, cute! Okay. My first reaction is that the background looks really pale, but let's see. I mean, I'm also used to staring at the pencil cases, which have a bit of a darker, yellower background to them. Every product's gonna look slightly different. Hee hee! It always looks better when you stick it down on a piece of paper because it's a little transparent, so on the roll, it's like, The background, I guess, could have been a little darker. I do want a light ivory type of color, beigey yellow ivory color for this collection, but it's a little pale. Still very cute though. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's here in the flesh. Okay, let's peel this one. Yes. Okay. She's cute. She's cute. Oh, this is the washi I was talking about, by the way. In the design, there's a washi, and then we made it into a real washi. Oh, how exciting. Things are happening. I wasn't expecting the washi yet. Did they send it airmail? I thought it was going by sea. Or has that much time passed already? You know, maybe because they made it really fast. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Exciting times. Okay. Now the pens, they kind of need a bit of fixing with their rubbing alcohol and then twisting of this. Although some of them don't twist. Come on. Oh, you just need a lot of force. I could make Christian do that. So here's the stationery collection so far. And the pens, I decided will just be freebies for the first orders that come in. And, you know, you might see that pen style in the future from me for something if the colors work better for a particular design. But for this collection, nah, I'll pass and I'll continue looking into other pens. But this is where we're at. It's so exciting seeing some of the items. Woo! All right, on to the planner pad. I have a template here. Let's open that up. If you were in Monday's stream and saw the template for the notepads, this is pretty similar. It's set up similarly. I can hit Control H here to hide those blue lines. There's a bleed and crop section, so this little red line shows where it's gonna get cropped or along the edges. Can you see that? There we go. That line there goes all the way around. It shows where it's gonna get cropped, but I can also toggle on this one layer that just hides the edges. Basically, it's a layer that's the same color as the Photoshop background, and so that way you know what it looks like actually cropped, because you send it uncropped to the manufacturer, they cut it down like that. So I've got a couple borders here. There's really not much for this file. The notepad has more variety, but there's just this straight rectangular border, and then there's one that's a wavy border. So sometimes I keep elements within these borders, and then it's just got that harsh straight edge. Other times I just use it as a guideline, and the objects will be overlapping with that white area. Sometimes there still is a background color, even though they're overlapping. There's a bit of a variety. But it's got the layout of the week already there. I just have to change the colors of things. So it's actually quite easy. And then in the corner, I just put in some graphics. I'm thinking for this one, it'll be similar to the enamel pin layout. Let's bring this in as a guideline. This is different than the actual artwork of these assets. This was simplified a bit for the sake of a pin, and the colors have been changed to Pantone colors. So I'm just use it as a guide, and I'll repaste those elements in here. That's an example. That's just a little placeholder of where it could go. And then we'll go window libraries. And I've got a library set up for the stationery collection, so I can grab stuff here and drag it in. And then I'll pick a scale, like maybe 20% scale. And I'll set everything to the same scale, and we can move them over. Yeah, make the design, blah, blah, blah. I'm probably going to use the notepad design as a guide. Do like this item, then this item, then this item, because it can be kind of similar. The corners will get more tricky because the lines will have to be longer, but that'll be my rough guideline of the order of products. And I believe it's done. So if I hide the crop thing, that's how it would be submitted. Here it is, cropped in. When you saw me working on it earlier, I started with this notepad in the corner and worked my way across, but then I wanted to do this sticky note next, and it was gonna be about right here. So I just dragged the whole thing over and then started filling in the opposite way. So those layered papers, we have that same green and yellow one in the corner, same as the notepad has, but then I also added that there. And I overlapped these two in the corner just so it felt like there was something big in the corner that's taking up a lot of space. So there it is. And usually I have the Baylee J logo in the middle down here, but I hid it because you can read it in the pencils twice. So I figured we don't need the logo down in the middle. So yes, it's so cute. I'm so excited. Now I have to do the brown version. And I don't know how to just swap out one element for another. People were saying in Illustrator you can do that, but I have not figured out a way to do that here in Photoshop. So I just redrag everything in, but it's pretty fast because we're just overlapping everything that already exists. We don't have to worry about nudging, placement, trial and error. It's just slapping all the other ones on top. Put it in, scale it down. For most things, that's 20% scale. And then just, rotate it into place. Yeah. So, it shouldn't take too long to do the brown version. Maybe an hour tops. And there it is. Without the crop, with the crop. Were you not just on my shoulders getting all the pets? Do you need some more pets? Oh, poor Peep. Insert photos from last night of both babies on the cat tree. Midna was up there first and then Kiki jumped up and I thought they were going to scrap, but they both laid up there together, despite there being a second basket right below. All right, now we're moving on to the clutch sets. There's no way I'm getting everything done today. I feel like I'm just wrapping up the stuff that was on previous days' to-do list. What is that? Well, the middle row is usable. I realized partway through this that this is something I should just outsource to Christian, so I'm going to stop working on them. I did just print off more cards though, and I'm going to cut them, and then I'll leave the rest of it to him. I also need some of these made into sets, so I can give those to him too. Yay, one thing done off the Wednesday list. I think next I'll do the size chart. The size charts are done, and now I'm going through the photos I took yesterday and bringing them into this file, picking which ones to keep. I've got them in folders. There's more yet to do, but they're just in there ready to be edited tomorrow. It'll just save me a bit of time doing this now, but I will not be able to edit them all tonight. That'll be too much work. It's already getting late. 10:15. It's now Thursday. This is today's list. Post my declutter video because I've been doing those declutter TikToks on the Bumble Baylee account. I've got to order the notepads and sticky notes. I've got to pack orders, edit the Copic videos for shorts and whatever, edit the whole vlog, which is the biggest thing I got to do, edit the product photos, check everything that's low stock to double check stock levels and add the B grade pins to the site, watch the traders, and create all the product listings. So this is impossible. I do not think I can get all this done today. So whatever I don't do, I'm going to have to do tomorrow before the game stream because I got to get my work done before we can play. And then I wrote Friday prep email and social post, but I can also do that the morning of the launch, so that might get bumped. But anything from this list that doesn't get done, I gotta do tomorrow. I like to use my notes section to just list some tasks I have to do, and then I can assign them to the days later, because sometimes I don't know exactly what day I need it done. So I'll get the declutter video out of the way. It's already filmed, I just have to edit it, and then we'll move on. Maybe order the sticky notes. I can't leave the vlog editing for last because that absolutely needs to be done tonight. I can't leave that one till tomorrow, so yeah. Also, I've got this weird concoction here. Always having to match my mugs to my shirts whenever possible, of course. In here, I have 2 tea bags. So there's one that's a mint tea. I don't really like it, and so I combine it with other tea bags. Then there is vanilla Earl Grey. And then I also added a scoop of this hot chocolate mix that's a minty hot chocolate that's got chunks of candy cane in it. It's a bit of a weird concoction, and it's very minty. It's good though. It's just like, oh, I gotta use up some of this hot chocolate mix. I haven't touched it in forever. Let's add it to the tea. It's kind of a sewage color. I just want to show you what my orders look like in case it helps somebody. So I'm ordering the notepads from I Print Factory. They are local. I do recommend looking up a local notepad company if you're in a big city, because you'll save so much money on shipping and whatnot because they're big, heavy, bulky. I use I Print Factory, which is here in Calgary. So I don't want to repeat all the information for each design, so I have the all designs thing at the top. Full color printing with bleed, single-sided, 60-pound uncoated paper, 50 sheets per pad, chipboard backing. And then if there are details that are specific to designs, I include those down here. So design 1, then the name, size 5 by 7 inch, quantity, and then portrait orientation glued on short edge. I specify that because the planner pads are glued on the long edge. So that's the information, and they always ask for a turnaround time, so I include that, and then I include my address at the bottom. Now this company, they do let you order the notepads online on their website, but I order by email for a couple reasons. One, they don't offer 5 by 7 notepads on their list of sizes. It's a custom size technically. And secondly, they give a discount if you're ordering multiple designs, and that will not be reflected on the website. So by emailing, I get the better price. So they'll reply back usually with a proof and the quote and a link to make the payment. And that's how that goes. And then for the sticky notes, it's a similar process where I'm emailing someone with a similar layout. And I'm ordering those from Sticky Notes Plus, which is based somewhere in Ontario. And I've gotten notepads from them before, and they're really good, but I wanted to switch to somewhere closer to home for the cheaper shipping and whatnot. And I've never actually gotten sticky notes from Sticky Notes Plus, because that last batch I ordered were from Vistaprint, but this place has a cheaper price than Vistaprint, because Vistaprint's just outsourcing to other print shops that do sticky notes. So why not just go direct to the source? Plus that Vistaprint order, whatever print shop they use, they cut a bunch of them crooked, and I had a ton of B grades, and a bunch had glue boogers all over them. So hopefully the ones from Sticky Notes Plus are good. It seems like that's their specialty, and they also offer a lot of shapes to choose from. I'm just doing standard square 3x3, but something to think about for the future. And now I'm gonna get some lunch. I might just make some ramen with a couple eggs in it. While I'm on my way upstairs, let me show you some declutter stuff. This is a declutter pile here, and here's the main pile up here. So the basement stuff has to be added to this, and then there's actually some stuff up in our bedroom closet that I've yet to bring down. I just slowly bring stuff down if I have open hands, you know? So here's where we're sitting, and there's more stuff I know I want to grab. There's some stuff in the garage. Yeah, Mikey. And there's some stuff I haven't even gone through yet. I need to make a new calendar. I'm reusing old ones, but I'm taping on new sheets. So I need to print out new sheets for 2025. I just love these Jessica Rue ones so much, and she doesn't make calendars anymore. So I'm reusing old ones, which is great because I have quite a few of them, and I get to re-experience the beautiful artwork. Now, I'm gonna eat this. The Maggi Masala ramen. So good. I forgot we have leftovers. wait, I should have left the egg out because then I could have stirred in the mix without the eggs in there. That actually turned out perfectly and I ruined it. Because usually I add this in the pan, but I don't want to break the eggs. Sometimes I scoop the eggs out first with a spoon. It's, you know, it's different every time. Different every time. Slightly overcooked. Ooh, this one turned out better. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's check that off and let's pack orders. This sweater is not thick enough for this, and it's got way too wide of a neckline. Are you looking up there? Yeah, there's some new stuff up there. I did a little rearranging during one of my decluttering sessions. And yes, I did keep the frozen snow globe. I took it back. I took it back from the declutter pile. I mean, putting it in the declutter pile was an impulsive decision made in the moment, and I learned to regret it, especially after you guys were commenting about it. I just had a moment of clarity where I thought, what am I doing? Okay, I need to pack orders now, baby. Baby. What are you growling at? There's nothing there, Kiki. Maybe you heard your sister. She was on the stairs a few minutes ago. Usually it's Midna who growls. I don't hear that from Kiki often. Ugh. Alright, the 3 orders are done, and that's all I had to do today, and I'm gonna end the vlog here because I want to start editing it and whatnot. The rest of the day is just like a computer day, so goodbye. Thanks for watching, and thanks in advance to anyone who grabs anything in this Saturday's shop launch. See you in the next one. I would love to do more artwork like this. This was very ambitious though. It's a very large Copic piece, lots of detail, but I do love the overall look of it. So it's tempting to do more, although this did take a very long time, and I do get sick of working on illustrations after a while. This I could at least break it down into sections. Like the lemon was